room could just...
Who remembers the jingle? 10-17.
Gavin, a gathering of 10-17 people, this must be quite an emotional time for you.
It is, it's really strange. We're saying, do you remember that programme with Justin Lee Collins on Channel 4? It was like, bring back the 80. It's kind of like that every time someone new walks in the door. It's like, oh my God, it's you, Russ, or you, Gary. No, it's really, really good.
So just remind people, what are you celebrating?
10-17, which was a radio station based in Harlow, went on air 21 years ago this year. In fact, it's Saturday the 3rd of May today, and it went on air on the Saturday the 1st of May 1993. So it is our 21st anniversary. Although the radio station itself isn't in existence now, we're all still meeting up because it's 21 years since that.
And the station, what did it do for you?
It was my first ever job in media. It was my first ever job in radio. It was my first ever proper job. It was I've some of my best friends here I met at 10-17. I was at college at the time. I helped out voluntary at 10-17, and it was amazing. It was an exciting time, and it got me on that first rung of the ladder, hit locally without having to go into London.
And local people here in Harlow loved the station.
Yes, they did. Yeah, it was. Obviously, it was Harlow we were based, but it was also the rest of East Herts and West Essex as well. But it was people would tune in to hear what was going on locally, whether it be travel or events, and we were really like friends to people.
That's a very good chance. What memory, if you had to choose a couple of memories off the top of your head or anecdotes, what could they be?
Oh my God, there's so many. My friend Dave here who used to do the evening show. You need to ask him about when he used to leave a block of wood in the fire door and leave a tape running so he could drop his girlfriend off home. On my evening show, I had two girls go past topless one night, which was for a young 18-year-old was quite fun. Obviously, I'm more mature now. We did an April Fool, which involved Noel Edmonds, where we said he was coming to join us at the station. We said he was going to be landing his helicopter at the back of Latin Bush, and we had like 200 people turn up. But the main memory is just so many friends and just some exciting, fun time.
Do you think we'll see the like of it again?
In the form it was back then, probably no, but we will, maybe as internet radio grows, you will get local stations, but I don't think they'll ever be as commercially viable as they were back in the mid-90s, because you had a radio station back then. It was way before the internet. Advertising spend went on either TV or radio or print. Now it's a lot more competitive, and unfortunately setting up a standalone radio station on its own nowadays, especially a local one, as soon as you open the door, as soon as you go on air, you're losing money, and it's very, very hard. So unfortunately not, but that's life, and industries evolve and things move on.
What is it you do now?
I am a freelance TV and radio presenter, so I do continuity announcing on Discovery, BBC Three. I present stuff online and for different TV channels. I do lots of voiceovers. I do the Cocoa Pops advert, and yeah, it all started from little 10-7.
Your memories of 10-17?
Well, my memories take me back to pre-10-17, which was hospital radio, and from there we applied for a licence for a local radio station, and eventually once we managed to achieve that and get through, in fact we teamed up I think with Essex Radio or Essex FM.
Well, why make that leap? Because you must have been happy doing Harlow Hospital Radio. Why take it to the next level?
Well, we thought it was a natural progression because we had the skills already of radio, and as it was local radio then we could take it forward and move it into there and build more of a community radio. And unfortunately that never really, it did to a certain extent, but didn't take off as we wanted because the finances were the biggest issue. But the days were, most of the time spent getting all the gear ready, etc., planning it, getting it in there, wiring it up, which is what I did, and the day-to-day maintenance that I used to look after, and occasionally appear on the odd show with Dave Warnaby, Tony Saxby, and the newsreaders as well. Give them a hand.
The technical aspects of it, was it something of a challenge?
It was because it required a different type of equipment and equipment to higher specification. So with the help of Essex FM, because they came in with us, they helped us with all that. So we got it all together with the equipment that went in there. Some of it was borrowed, I think, from their side. And eventually on the actual day, which I think was a Saturday, that we launched from this end, Lambush end, with his name's gone now. One of the guys here did the launch, the first song, which I think was simply the best. and the roadshow with the girl who just went past down at Harlow Town Centre.
Harlow residents really liked it and they really miss it, don't they?
They do, because you used to get this whoosh whoosh 1017 logo everyone seems to remember, and it was based on sort of the River Stork, I think, and the numbers came because I think it was part of another company. So the 1017 was the name, and it was local. We had people in there when it first started, whether it be school kids, etc., training up, doing news items, etc. And it was. And once it sort of went over to Mercury and all the others, and it really lost its identity.
Do you think we'll see the likes of it again?
I think unless it's sort of internet based, it's going to be difficult, I think, because it's quite costly to do that, and then you get the advertising in and all the other, requires considerable amount of staff and effort.
You look back at it, an evening like this evening, you look back at it very far.
I do indeed, yes. Yes, it's a long time since I've seen these guys here. I think I was there from the start, which was 93, was it? 90? Until into the 2000s. So I looked after that.
Well, thank you very much.
Do you want to get that logo?
And I'll get that logo in, as I said.
Never